lose it to the anger you that. If I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, why? But you can all. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you. My own kids, they're brass. They can off, them and you are. You too, Paul, got two. Biggest blue paws. What you thought you saw, ain't what you saw. Cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping. See the kidnapping, never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro.
Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could.
I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. No, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So nasty. I'm $1 million baby. Don't let me. Oh, hell no. You rip my city so damn long. Just still don't notice me. Sound next. Oh, VA next. I'm at they neck. Running up the check. She a bad mama, she a diva. No matter what happens, she cannot come between us again. I know we're better than friends. I took the Queen's Gambit, showed around my friends. Try to pick some energy up, it don't matter. I know you haven't moved on if you tried. I don't believe it, baby. I know you lied all night long. What you mean I changed? Never stay the same. Had me losing my mind. City is mine. I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So let me. I'm $1 million baby. Don't let me. I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So let me. I'm $1 million baby. Don't let me.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Now, faking the give. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Jones motioning here. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Brian Branch in on the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Lions call their first timeout.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. The ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. They'll come up here first and 10. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike, but it does not pan out.
Some shades of Dan Marino in that vintage play of the fake spike touchdown, but in this case, wasn't nearly as deceptive and wasn't nearly as productive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout.
Completing number 12, Davis Jones. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Give up the middle with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's going to try it here again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Bears have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. He is in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Williams. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. It is caught left side by St. Brown. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Back to the air again on set. That's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right back to the air following that pick six. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Back to the air once more, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 10 yards. It's now 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Swift. Gain of 12 and a 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They will run it over center with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Third and 6. Williams. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this will stay a two-possession game. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll... Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Back to throw. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A play fake. Now Williams. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. Throwing again, Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Williams to the air once more. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same.
to the goal line and in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Panay Wanwu now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On second down, it's a run with Swift. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Right away, they'll... No chance at all. He'll go down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught by Gibbs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. The Lions call their first time out. 2nd down and 8. Trying the left side with Swift. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To the air now on 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that...
That'll be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Lions nothing.
Second down and 3. They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's caught by Chandler. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll run. It's Swift. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. On 3rd down, it's the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Still going. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming. They motion a receiver right. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Jones motioning here. On the toss, it is Swift. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. On third down, here's Swift. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken.
Lions take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one's complete right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
First and 10 at the
We'll come back
34-yard
and
line.
finish this one off after this. Throwing now on first and 10. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Now it is first and goal. Back to the air one more time. It is brought in the end zone. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Detroit.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
They'll drop to throw, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. There he goes. Inside the 30. Ah, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.